King Edward I, often known as Longshanks, was one of the most powerful and controversial rulers in medieval English history. He is remembered both as a brilliant military commander and as a harsh king whose actions shaped the history of England, Scotland, and Wales. In popular culture, Edward I became widely recognized through the movie Braveheart, where he was portrayed as a ruthless and cold-hearted monarch determined to crush Scottish resistance. Although the film dramatized many historical events, Edward I was indeed a formidable ruler whose ambition and military campaigns earned him a lasting reputation throughout Europe. Edward I was born on June 17, 1239, at Westminster Palace in England. He was the son of King Henry III and Eleanor of Provence. From a young age, Edward showed intelligence, courage, and strong leadership qualities. He grew up during a difficult period in English history when political conflicts between the king and powerful nobles often led to instability. As a prince, Edward gained military experience and learned the importance of authority and discipline. Before becoming king, Edward participated in the Ninth Crusade to the Holy Land in 1270. The Crusades were military expeditions launched by European Christians to regain control of sacred territories from Muslim rulers. Although the crusade achieved little success, Edward's participation strengthened his reputation as a courageous knight and devout Christian ruler. During the campaign, he survived an assassination attempt, which added to the legendary image surrounding him. Edward became King of England in 1272 after the death of his father, Henry III. His reign lasted until 1307 and became one of the longest and most influential reigns in medieval English history. As king, Edward focused on strengthening royal authority, reforming laws, and expanding English control over neighboring territories. One of Edward's greatest achievements was his legal and administrative reform. He introduced important laws that improved the English legal system and helped centralize royal power. Edward believed strongly in justice and royal authority. He created statutes that regulated land ownership, trade, and criminal law. Many historians consider him one of England's greatest lawmaking kings because his reforms influenced English law for centuries. However, Edward is best remembered for his military campaigns, especially in Wales and Scotland. He was determined to expand English dominance and unite the British Isles under his rule. In Wales, Edward fought against Welsh princes who resisted English authority. The most famous Welsh leader opposing him was Llewellyn ap Gruffudd, also known as Llewellyn the Last. Edward launched several military campaigns against Wales during the 1270s and 1280s. His armies were highly organized and equipped with advanced siege technology. Edward also built a series of massive castles across Wales to secure English control. Castles such as Carnarvon, Conwy, Harlech, and Beaumaris became symbols of English power. These castles are still considered some of the greatest examples of medieval military architecture in Europe. By 1283, Edward successfully conquered Wales and brought it under English rule. He introduced the Statute of Rhuddlan, which imposed English law and administration on the Welsh territories. To strengthen his claim, Edward gave his son the title Prince of Wales, a tradition that continues in the British royal family today. Despite his success in Wales, Edward's greatest challenge came from Scotland. The conflict between England and Scotland became one of the defining struggles of his reign and remains an important chapter in British history.